Fellas, I got a tip. Got a tip. I'm tired post chest workout, and during my chest workout, I was thinking I've been getting a lot of people asking me what to do after top surgery. A lot of people just getting done with surgery. Congratulations. So I'm going to give one tip here, and then I'm going to leave an entire video on YouTube. I'll let you guys know when the video's there. First tip is when you're released to start working out, I would not go immediately to the gym. I did not go immediately to the gym. I started out, and all of my guys start out, and anyone that I've ever worked with starts out with bands at home, because you need to reacclimate your nervous system and your muscles. You now have a traumatic injury, so your body is going to disassociate to heal. That's why oftentimes when you go back to the gym, your surgeon will tell you, oh, well, the numbing is why you can't feel it. That's not true. Neurophysiology is not something that they know. Neurophysiology, however, my PhD does cover that. Neurophysiology is a huge factor when you're lifting weights or when you're doing anything where muscle is related to brain activity. Like, you have a big surgery, you have an injury, you have an accident. If you ask anyone who's ever had to rehab or go through any type of rehabilitative medicine, neurophysiology is something you need to reacclimate yourself with. Meaning, you have to be able to contract your muscles. You need to feel when you push. Having that cut there, you're not going to be able to feel it because you're not used to that, even if you've been training pre-op. Now, this depends on some people, not true. But you have to have development there, and your training is on spot on. So if you already had development and you were training, then there's no point in you really commenting. But this is for the people that are not in touch with their bodies pre-op, and then post-op, you're not really sure where to go. I'd start with bands. That's one tip. The rest of it, and I will give you the breakdown, and if you join the email list, you will get this kind of information and even more.